Alright, NFC East, you have the Cowboys, you have the Giants, you have the Eagles, you got the Redskins. Giants look pretty good, and I think the Giants, they got a good chance of handling this. Now, Dallas is a strong team. They had a good team last year that just imploded. But you gave away your best offensive threat through the air. Now, you're putting all this money and banking that Roy Williams is going to do the damn thing. I ain't seen Roy Williams get down, except for minus one season in Detroit. Last time I saw that boy get down, he was wearing burnt orange and white or whatever the Longhorns colors are. You know what I'm saying? So I just can't trust it. I don't think your running game is that strong to hold up what you ain't got no passing game. We ain't even got to talk about Romo. So I'm going to say Giants. I'm going to say Dallas. With the Redskins doing what they usually do, faltering near the end, you know. And then the Eagles. The Eagles, that shit is going to get ugly. Will they finish last? Well, I guess that's between them and the Redskins to figure out. But I think McNabb put his foot in some shit that he really wasn't ready for. And I said it before, I didn't think this was good for McNabb, and McNabb is starting to feel the same way it looks like. If they can straighten that out, maybe they'll take second. But I think Giants is going to take this. And I think Dallas, they got a hard on for fucking with Philly. You know what I'm saying? After what Philly did to them last year. So, Giants, Dallas, Philly Redskins, or flip Redskins and Philly.
As Chop Shop always do, we chop it up and we give it to you just the way you like it. This is the fan's perspective. And being that I'm not a fan of any of these teams, but the Chargers, here it goes out of my mouth. NFC East is a race between New York and Philly. And let the other teams fall where they may.
All right, moving right along. You have the North Division. This division has the Chicago Bears, the Green Bay Packers, and the Minnesota Vikings. That was four teams, right? Bears, Packers, Vikings, and somebody else.
Now I can tell you what's going to happen.
Now, Green Bay is solid, and Minnesota is solid. The Bears got a quarterback now, but they threw into a defensive. His best receiver is a cornerback. And the Lions, come on now. So I look at this like the pick to give is the Minnesota Vikings, but I think it's going to be Green Bay's year to win the division anyway. Minnesota Vikings, by doing that shit you pulled, Brad Childress with Favre, from an outsider, it looks like you split this team possibly in half or at least thirds, with motherfuckers feeling like motherfucker don't come to practice, motherfucker don't work out in camp. All of a sudden, he the starting quarterback, man, fuck that old motherfucker. That's what I think could possibly happen. So you're not going to do what you can do, even though you got Adrian Peterson. That's what I think. Not saying this is fact, just what I think. I think it's going to be the Packers, and then the Bears and the Vikings are going to battle it out, and Detroit is going to give new hope every now and then in these games because of oh boy, they got over there from Georgia. But it's going to end up Packers, possibly Bears or the Vikings, and then so on.
I think it's the Bears' division to lose. It's going to be between the Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Vikings, although I think you probably had the most polished team, you, like Mr. Marcus said, you fucked your situation off. That's some dirty shit. To me, I don't want to really bash Brad Childress, whatever your name is. I just think that these coordinators get these head coaching jobs and they still function as a coordinator. It's one thing to know the offense and know the defense and to be well versed in planning and plotting and strategizing, but dealing with the morals of coaching and being a man, you can't do little punk bitch shit. It's the chop shop. You can't do punk shit. Punk shit is having a hard on, like you said, for a player and bringing him in all over your rules and regulations and the way you do things. When you do that shit, you divide a team. Men are still men when you come down to it. It's a business, but we're human, and people have feelings, and what you've done, you fucked up the Vikings. Yeah. And Chicago is yours to lose.
Yeah.
That's why I look at it. Between Chicago and Green Bay, fuck them. Who's next?
Now we go to the NFC South. And in the South, you got the Atlanta Falcons. You got the Carolina Panthers. You got the New Orleans baby Saints. And you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This shit belongs to Atlanta. Now, I think that defense is looking a lot stronger. Well, I wouldn't say they're looking good, solid. But my man, from what he put up last year, old boy from BC, and with your old boy running back
Turner,
there,
yeah,
Turner, and then they got the other cat, the 32, Norwood, you know, and now you got Tony Gonzalez, and with those receivers coming through the way they came through for the young cat out of BC, I think this is their division. I think Carolina, you know, after what Jake did last year, you know, you guys didn't address your true problem, which to me was quarterback. New Orleans, I ain't got no feel for y'all. And the Bucks, I pull for y'all. I pull for y'all because I hope Brother Raheem has a good year and he doesn't end up getting fired. But I think Atlanta's going to run away with everything going on over there, barring injuries.
I disagree. I think as New Orleans, I think Atlanta, you surprised some people last year, taking nothing away from Matty Ice. I think Matty Ice is ice, but it's going to be harder the second time around. And I think he has the fortitude and the tools to do what he's going to do, as well as having a good running game. Let's see how the defense mesh, stay healthy. Let's see if he really has his weapons this year to help him out. We already know what Turner is Turner. That's just in my opinion. So I just say with the New Orleans Saints, that shit is like a video game. Homeboy down there calling plays like it's fucking.
You come out the backfield, and then I'm going to pump fake to you, and you go deep, and I'm going to just throw it.
Hey, man, Drew Brees and the boys, unless you're going to score more than 40 points and have a hell of a defense, they're going to be hard to stop. I say it's New Orleans and Atlanta. I think Carolina is a wait-and-see thing. I'm not against Jake Delhomme, but I've never been sold on Jake Delhomme. I never have. I think he's probably a wonderful guy. Would love to meet you, shake your hand, have a beer with you. I'm not sold on Delhomme. The running game, I'm sold on. Yeah. The defense, yeah. But getting them over the hump, I'm not sold in that process. Drew Brees is the man. Saints and Atlanta fight for it. After that is anybody's race.
All right, well, so you say it's going to be New Orleans?
And Atlanta fighting for the top spot.
And then the bottom is whatever.
Whatever.
I say it's Atlanta running away. Next, last but not least, you have the NFC West. This consists of the Seattle Seahawks, the San Francisco...
Which one do you get for this?
The San Francisco 49ers, the I almost called it New Orleans Rams, the St. Louis Rams, and the Arizona Cardinals, the defending NFC champ.
NFC got a good schedule this shit.
Wow, for real, it's like that.
Hey, you pick one. Go pick one.
All right. Okay.
I told you.
All right, I'm gonna just say Arizona because I really ain't paid attention to this. Seattle's probably the closest team near us, and I like the fact they got T.J. Houshmandzadeh. Hasselbeck will be Hasselbeck. You know what I'm saying? Who's running the rock over there in Seattle? Yeah, see what I'm saying, man?
They picked up Lauren Malloy.
Yeah, they got Lauren Malloy. I like Lauren Malloy.
Marcus Trufant is hurt, so I mean, goddamn.
And Lauren Malloy played football for the Huskies, didn't he?
Yeah.
So he gets to go back home. He played for Washington. So I mean, I'm just gonna say Arizona, and then the Rams, and then the 49ers last.
Well, darn it, I don't care.
Peace.